Hi guys, good morning. I'm in my car because I can do better. I can do better than this. Hold on. Well, this is better, don't you think? Hold on. Hold on. That's better. Let's get started. Hello, and welcome to a new episode of This Made My Week. I'm Vita, Janas, and this week, yes, I do look a little bit different, and I hope you enjoyed that little intro that I prepared for you. Very creative energy is flowing through me at this moment, as you probably can tell. That is because of all these changes. Physical appearance, but also emotional changes. Oh my goodness, you guys. I've been with my braces for 3 years and 3 months. I've had it. I've had enough. I could not look myself in the mirror. Not because I was so concerned about my appearance, but just the discomfort, just the constant going to the dentist, just constant reminder that something is not done yet, and I'm still kind of in the same process, in the same cycle. Those who had braces will know exactly what I mean. So I am free. It was all happy day when my orthodontist took those things off of me. My teeth aren't perfect to the T, but they're good enough. I am happy. And today's episode, I thought I'm gonna do about changes, because I'm definitely embodying this change and this energy. So I wanted to invite you as well and implement some tweaks here and there in your life, because small changes can create a huge impact. So without further ado, let's get started. This is not my first time cutting my hair this short, so I kind of knew what to expect, what kind of feeling I'm gonna have and how I'm gonna look, and I'm totally pleased with the result. But I wasn't always like that. The first time when I cut my hair, that was very significant time in my life, because I started detachment and I started letting go of these beliefs and ideas of who am I, how I should look like, how the world operates, and what is possible, what is not possible. So I can definitely mark my life and see myself before and after I started practicing detachment. And in recent years, it only increased and became even stronger practice in my life because I had my son, and he is my ultimate teacher and guru who teaches me how to let go of any control or even the idea of control. So for me, hair is like, it's just another day of releasing, of letting go, of shedding, and allowing myself to move freely and flow. I shared more in my Instagram. I made a post about detachment, so if you want, here's my handle. You can go ahead and read it a little bit more in depth. But I'm not going to talk about that because I was thinking about changes, and I remembered myself, and not in the past, but sometimes I still get into this state where I feel this fatigue and this frustration and this disappointment, like, nothing is changing, nothing ever changes, this black and white thinking. And everything just feels stuck and yucky, everything is the same. So if you are in similar state, which I doubt because we're in spring and summertime and we're all collectively having more energy, but just in case, if you are in the state, here's an analogy in this example for you. So what do you do if you want to invite your friends over for a dinner? Well, first of all, you have an idea. Then you have to make a plan. You have to talk to your friends, agree on a date, then you have to look up the recipe, what you're gonna cook, then you gotta go to the grocery store, you gotta prepare it, you have to set the table, make sure that you have enough chairs, you have to decorate, think of a music, think of an entertainment, think of what you're gonna wear, manage the time. You have to put a lot of effort and actually make space for that dinner to happen and for your guests to come over. It's exactly the same thing with change. You have to make space and take deliberate action to make change happen in your life. So you have to have a vision, have an intention of what you want, and then you gotta do the necessary things and take the next steps. You have to make a plan, you have to talk to people, find out who can help you. You have to make time in your schedule. You have to go and perhaps buy the things that you need. And yes, sometimes in life, unexpected guests come over and the spontaneous thing happens in our lives, and that's wonderful. And sometimes it can be the greatest, the funniest gathering of all times, and sometimes it can be a huge inconvenience. So it's the same with change. If we don't plan it, it can go either or. But when you are taking that responsibility and when you are actually making it happen, you are co-creating together with life. You make the action and then release the outcome. You take the step and then release what's gonna happen and how life gonna respond back to you. But as long as you are keeping the vision in your mind and setting that intention, you will make the change and you will create the life that you want. It's not about manifesting, about what is about a little bit about it, but it's not about wishful thinking. It's not about, oh, I wish someone would come and fix my life. Oh, I wish someone would come and fix my social life and social engagements with other people. Oh, I wish someone would give me a job. No, you go and get it. You go and prepare that dinner. You go and make that change happen. And in my case, like, that's an example. I cut my hair and I'm in totally different energy. So what are you gonna do? I'm asking this question and I'm about to give you some examples because I did my research and I came up with a small list of what you can do, what smallest, tiniest steps that you can take that can create a big impact. So here they are. These statistics that I'm about to provide are slightly dry, so please use your imagination and tickle your creativity. Okay, the first one. A small initiative where neighbors spend just 30 minutes per month cleaning up drastically reduced litter, improved neighborhood aesthetics, relationships, and increased property values by up to 5%. You don't need to do anything with your house, but as long as you live in nice and clean environment and clean neighborhood, prices go up. What a wonderful opportunity to foster relationships with your neighbors, have a little party at the end of cleaning up, and increase your prices. Get that money. Good example. Reading just 10 pages of a book per day equates to reading about 12 books per year. So make a list of all the books that you want to read that will help you to get ahead. Maybe you can make 6 of them that are for your leisure, novels and whatnot, romances, and 6 of them for self-improvement and specific knowledge for specific skills that you want to gain, and read 10 pages per day. That's all. That's all you need to do today. 10 pages. Focus one step at a time. Next, walking an additional 1,000 steps per day, roughly 10 minutes, you can reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases by 10%. That's a lot. That's a lot. I was just watching the news the other day and they said that the main cause of death here in Lithuania, like premature death, is because of cardiovascular diseases. Can you imagine if you just spend 10 more minutes per day walking while you scroll or you listen to the podcast or you watch my video or you listen to the music? Just 10 minutes can reduce that risk by 10%. This is huge. Go on your walkie-talkie. Next, I love this. Using a standing desk for 2 hours a day can burn extra 130 calories, but we don't obsess about calories on this channel. It's not about the numbers, but it can also lower the risk of heart disease by 10%. Imagine this. You combine walking 10 extra minutes per day and 2 hours at the standing desk, boom. Heart diseases, bye-bye, not in this lifetime. Keeping our hearts nice and healthy. Get the standing desk. Sit at least 2 hours less per day than usual, and you'll be healthy, nice, strong, and you'll live to 100. This is good. Engaging in micro-learning sessions for only 5 minutes per day can improve knowledge retention by 30%. This number is extremely high. Can you, get this? We are all so addicted to scrolling, and our attention span is so short that we are no longer to study anything, to hold our information, the knowledge. We're all, frankly, honestly, we're just getting dumber. And if this is the fix, this is how we take the control and power back to us, and we regain our intelligence by micro-learning 5 minutes per day when we're really, really focused. We're very, very present for 5 minutes. That's all you need. What a wonderful solution. Oh my goodness, let me know in the comments below what you want to learn each day for 5 minutes. Whether that's a new language, playing a piano, a violin, learning a new skill, coding, writing, anything. Anything you can do for 5 minutes per day, and it will improve your knowledge retention by 30%. Leave a comment. One study found a 35% reduction in depressive symptoms among participants who performed regular acts of kindness over a period of 6 weeks. Can you believe that? The number of people that just I know in my life who are depressed is way too high. It should not be this way. It shouldn't, but it is. And that number is way too high. And if they can get better by 35% in 6 weeks, by doing something kind and nice to others, we can heal this by medication, by never-ending therapy, by bed, by loneliness and isolation. Do something nice to someone else and cure your depression. Let me know in the comments what you are gonna do this week, something kind to someone else to help yourself and others. Make a commitment and write it down. I cannot wait to hear from you. Employees who perform acts of kindness at work also report higher job satisfaction and greater sense of fulfillment. So even though you don't like your job, do something nice for your colleagues, for your clients, and that will increase your happiness. That will increase your happy hormones. Same medication, different result, so acts of kindness. The Corporation of National and Community Service reports that volunteers have 27% higher likelihood of finding employment than non-volunteers. This is very common. I've heard many stories over my life that people found employment opportunities while volunteering. So if you don't like your job, do acts of kindness at work so you will enjoy your day more, and then after work go volunteer and get yourself a new job, more perhaps meaningful, more authentic job for you. Okay, final one, which is more of a suggestion than a statistic and a certain fact, but still, listen to this. According to International Energy Agency, renewable energy sources are expected to account for 90% of new electricity generation capacity by 2025, which is around the corner. Investing in renewable energy stocks not only supports sustainable initiatives, but also offers a potential for competitive returns as the industry grows. So you're investing in the kind of future you want to see for yourself and the world, and you're getting wealthier as you do that. Smarter, not harder. This is good. Okay, enough of statistics, but I wanted also to invite you to be creative in your life and implement creative changes here and there. So it can be, again, something to do with your looks, but it also can be something with how your environment looks. Like change the room, change the position where your bed is, change the decor, whatever. And I wanted to share this photo and this post of a lady who got very creative when it comes to her sitting room. Check this out. This is one of the most creative restrooms I've ever seen, I'll tell you that. And honestly, and realistically, TMI, but still, restroom is a place where we spend quite a bit of time on like daily basis, right? And instead of scrolling, I know that you do that. Everybody does. But anyway, instead of scrolling, you can look at these chairs and allow your mind to wander and your curiosity to take you to imaginary worlds and create stories about each chair and notice the details and notice something that you haven't noticed before. Like, this is genius. I challenge you to do something creative with your restroom. And if you have an idea, also let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, and here's a final creative example how you can detach, let go, surrender, go with the flow, and accept the invitation when life invites you to connect, be creative, and live in the moment. Check this video out.
A ver, póngasela. Cafecito, mire, si es cierto.
¿Cómo va? A ti está bien.
A ver la suya.
¿Mire?
Oh, sí está
Oiga, pero es que nos
bonita.
cambiaron, mire, yo acá de este color y luego leí esta, y usted este y leí esta. Ajá.
En el Costco.
Oiga, qué bonito se me
Oiga, qué padre.
I love these ladies so much. They warmed my heart. This is girlhood in real action. I really hope that they're friends right now and they keep swapping clothes and complimenting one another. Like, delicious to watch. And I know from myself, when I see situations like this and people being free and spontaneous and kind to one another and being able to be flexible, it has an effect on me. I'm inviting you to be that person. To first make the change in your own life and then invite others together to do that with you. Together we can co-create this world and this life where we're all living to the rhythm of our hearts, where we're all kind to one another, where we're taking care of each other, when we're healing each other's depression, where we help one another to get that dream job. It is possible. We can make the change. We can start with ourselves and then naturally, as a butterfly effect, spread it, make the big impact. And by saying big, I don't just mean big in our lives, I mean for all of us. Small changes create big impact. And with that, I'm gonna leave and end this video here. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this culture, this community that I'm creating here, where we focus on the good, where we focus on possibilities, where we focus on community and nurturing one another. Thank you so much for gifting me your time. As always, I'm very grateful. If you have good news to share and spread, please write me an email, info@thismademyweek.com. I cannot wait to hear from you. I'll share everything on this channel. We can co-create together. And in the meantime, as always, enjoy your week. Make your own week. Make someone else's week. And come back next Wednesday for more. I'll be right here. Thank you once again. You can take another look at my gorgeous smile and my teeth. Oh my God. Thank you. Bye.